It's a beautiful Thursday morning, and we want to thank you for joining us once again on AM Cafe on OSBC TV and from all the channels that you are picking our signals from, be it YouTube, be it Facebook, be it Instagram or Twitter. We want to thank you for being part of the show all the time. We will not take much of our time this morning. We know we are in the euphoria of celebration of Eid al-Fitr, and we want to wish all our Muslim brothers and sisters happy celebration. This morning we want to look at the rudiments of Zakat al-Fitr and alms, as we know that tomorrow, am I right?
Tomorrow,
possibly tomorrow or Saturday, there's going to be this celebration, and we ought to do some things to commemorate this very day. So we have a guest in the house who is going to educate us and remind us. It's not as if we do not know what it takes to celebrate this day, but then we need someone to remind us and to educate some of us who do not really understand what it means to give alms and what Zakat al-Fitr, what it really means. So we have Dr. Lukman Abidoye in the house. Is a lecturer, an educator from Osun State University here in Osogbo. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah
wa barakatuh. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Let's look at Zakat al-Fitr. What does it really mean?
So thank you. Zakat al-Fitr is an obligation that Allah has enabled for the needy in the society. Okay. And it's an obligation that is placed on the affluent or those that can afford to pay. So in order for the needy to also feel some celebration of the Eid al-Fitr. So it's an obligation that we have to pay in order for the needy to also enjoy the celebration. So it's as wished by Allah.
Thank you. What are the things that we need to give out?
Thank you very much. So what is expected is what is common as a staple food in the environment that individuals live. So if you are in, let's say, Saudi Arabia, many things are common there that are not very common here, like dates. Okay. So dates are common there. So, but here, that is not common. So we don't even see it as food. So as a result, here, what we have in common as staple food are like rice. Okay. We have like gari. We also have beans as well. Okay. Things that we do consume, like within a day or two, almost all the families will consume such. Okay. So things that will be appreciated by the needy.
By the needy.
By the needy, yes.
This needy that you are talking about, is it the ones that do not really have at all? Or some that even have, I will pretend as if they don't have? You know, we have some people that would say,
So thank you so much. In Islam, we have them in category. Okay. Like, we have the fuqaroi. Let's say, the Yoruba would call them olusi.
Ulusi.
Ulusi.
Somebody
that doesn't have
at all.
And does not even have anybody.
Penury.
They are in penury, and they don't even have anyone to fall upon. They don't have anything to fall back on. They don't have somebody that they can depend on. Like at times, a student may not be very rich, but may have a brother who is well to do. Okay. You know. So that is a category. Okay. Another category, some people they don't have a, they don't even have anybody. Nobody is even asking of them. They are completely poor. So it is expected of Muslims who want to observe the Zakat al-Fitr to look around the vicinity. After you may misjudge. Okay. But God will actually reward your intention. You may misjudge. Somebody you think is in penury may actually be having some things, but you perceive it maybe because of comparison or wrong comparison. But you just have to judge by your own standard. Okay. Because somebody who is poor here may be rich in another community. So comparatively, you have to judge. You look for the people who are in complete poverty. Those are the best to reach out to.
Thank you.
After that, you look for other categories.
Thank you very much, Doctor. You know that on the day of this celebration, there are some that you meet on the road while you are going to the Eid to pray that ask for alms. Is it compulsory we give to those ones too?
Yes, we can give to them. Those that are asking for alms. There is sadaqah which you can give normally. As I'm coming here, you find somebody begging for alms, give sadaqah.
Okay.
In money. That is different from zakatul fitr. Zakatul fitr is food.
It's food.
And the best of the best way to observe it is to look within your environment.
Is it cooked or raw?
Actually, it can be the two.
Can be the two.
Because it's something that should be eaten.
Okay, what's the measurement?
Thank you very much. We used to have, the best way to describe it here is we have 4 mud.
Okay.
4 mud is not very common here.
Okay.
It's a weight that is common. It's a measure of weight that is common in the Arabian countries. But the equivalent of it here is like a cup of milk, tin of milk.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that we normally buy in the market. So 3 of it is a mud.
Okay.
Then we have to observe 4. We have to measure 4 of mud, which means 4 times 3.
Which 12
exactly,
cups.
12 cups, exactly.
Okay.
12 cups of milk. So it has to be food which they should eat. It's expected for them to consume it for the celebration.
Okay. After giving them the raw, maybe it's rice, maybe it's gari. Can we give semo too?
Yes, since people consume it.
What if they don't have the money to buy the condiments to bring it out, to season the eba and
Thank you very
wash
much.
it down?
What is expected of us is the food.
Okay.
If you cannot afford money, the money you had onto it is a sadaqah.
Okay.
It's an addition.
Okay.
That you freely give. It's not compulsory.
It's not
on
okay.
You. So you have given what is expected of you.
Ẹ ṣeun àlejò wa yíyan wa bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa àbí tẹ́tí ń bá wa bọ̀ látìgbà tí ètò yìí tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ rí i pé a ti fẹ́ wọ pọ̀pọ̀ ṣìnṣìn a ti ń ṣe ìgbáradì sílẹ̀ gan fún ọdún ìtúnu ààwẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn àjọsán báyìí ṣàjẹ̀ǹdà lè ń bẹ̀rùn nígbà tí ó bá di ọ̀la sọ́túnla gbogbo àwa tá a ti ń gbà àwẹ̀ tá a ti di ẹnu wa á sì wà nínú àjọyọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run bá wa ṣe àtúnrí òpin Ramadana ti ọdún 2023 lónìí a ti fẹ́ wo kí là ń pè ní zakatul fitri àti ìmọ̀ tọrẹ fún àwọn aláìní. Ìdí nìyí tá a fi gbé àlejò wa wá láti ṣàlàyé fún wa láti rán wa létí ni o torí pé nígbà gbogbo la máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa rẹ̀ ọdọọdún la sì máa ń sọ nítorí náà fẹ́ rán wa létí lónìí ni bóyá ó ní tá a ti gbàgbé ń bẹ̀ kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí a lè fún yàn kí ni òdiwọ̀n zakatul fitri yìí. Àlejò wa wọn náà ni ọ̀mọ̀wé Lukman Abidoye tí wọ́n jẹ́ olùkọ́ni ní iléèwé fáfitì ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun tá a mọ̀ sí uni Ọ̀ṣun. Mo kí yín bàbá salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
ẹ ṣeun adúpẹ́. Tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa zakatul fitri yìí ẹ tún rán wa létí kí ni ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣeun. Zakatul fitri alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Zakatul fitri òun náà ni ọrẹ tí Ọlọ́run gbé ka mùsùlùmí tó gbààwẹ̀ lọ́rùn láti fi jẹ́ kí àwọn aláìní láti jẹ́ kí àwọn náà lè ṣọdún ayọ̀. Ọrẹ ni ó gbélé wa lọ́rùn so ó ti di ẹmọ́dọ̀ lẹ́yìn ti gbé nǹkan léyàn lọ́rùn kì í ṣe mo fẹ́ tó o bá ti lágbára ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ni.
Téèyàn bá ti lágbára rẹ̀
tó bá ti lágbára
ẹni tó bá lágbára láti ṣe nǹkan
irọ́ ajẹ́ pé nǹkan gbọ́dọ̀ òun lè gbà
òun náà ó tún gbà ní
òun lè gbà nìyẹn so categories méjì ni so o lágbára ó lè gbà ó lágbára ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe
ẹ ṣeun àdúpẹ́. Irú àwọn wo gan-an láwàá fún ní zakatul fitri torí ẹ ti ní ẹni tó bá lágbára ló lè fún yàn ìsọ̀rí sì làwọn tí ò lágbára ìpín sí irú àwọn wo la lè fún ní zakatul fitri.
ìsọ̀rí oríṣiríṣi púpọ̀ nínú àlàyé ẹ̀sìn òun náà ni pé àwọn ẹ̀dá kan wà tí a máa ń pè ní fòkòrò ẹ̀ wọ́n ò ní rárá tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ò ní àwọn tí ò ní tí ò tún lẹ́nìkan tí wọ́n lè lọ sábà wọ́n wà. Ìkejì àwọn kan wà wọn ò ní wọ́n níyàn ọbẹ̀ wọ́n lè mọ béèrè wọ́n ń tiraka
fún ara wọn
kódà wọ́n lè léyàn tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́ba gan wọn ò ní lọ́ba wọ́n ṣàlàyé pé wọ́n struggle so àwọn èèyàn báyìí then ẹni tó bá béèrè náà a ní láti mọ condition pé ṣe bó lówó ni ẹ ìbò ń gun ọkọ̀ ìbò ṣe kìíní kan mọ condition o so ó mì pé àwọn tá a mọ̀ wà àwọn tá a lè mọ̀ gan wà so category táwọn wà ṣe náà ni pé ẹni tábàwò ní àyíká wa ẹni ń struggle ẹ ti wò comparatively so ẹni yóò ń struggle so tí tèmi tó fẹ́ sàn ju tiẹ̀ lọ so ìyẹn lọ gbé fún so ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ tó béèrè náà á lọ gbé fún olófin wa máa ń dáa jù láti máa pé torí ẹlòmíì ò lè gbogbo nǹkan yẹn kò dáwọ èèyàn mọ̀ ọ̀ kò lè lọ báyàn ojúmọ́ oríṣiríṣi so wọ́n máa ń dá kí àwọn wo bí ìmáàmù tó wà ní agbègbè yẹn tó mọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn kó lọ gbé fún kí máàmù bẹ́ẹ̀ wá
àwọn ọmọ yìí tí wọ́n sì pín fún ẹ sọ ní èdè fún ìfẹ́tìlẹ̀ kan pé ó ṣeé ṣe kéèyàn wo ẹni tí ó ní ká lérò pé kò ní ká sì fún ṣé kò mú àkùdé kankan dání.
kò mú dání a rò pé kò ní a sì fún a rò bẹ́ẹ̀ so tó máa rò pé òun ò lè kò tọ́ sóun kó ń gbà òun lè kọ́
láìsí ní mú ìbínú dání àbí ọ̀rọ̀ àlùfàǹsá bó bá wà gbà tó bá gbé fẹ́lòmíì náà nǹkan.
ó fi ń da rẹ̀ ó fi ń da rẹ̀.
tó náà gbà tó rè gbé fẹ́lòmíì pé ẹ ṣeun adúpẹ́ àlejò wa ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbà nírú ọjọ́ bí eléyìí ṣe oúnjẹ tútù láàfún yàn ni àbí ìta àti sè.
ẹ ṣeun nínú àlàyé ẹ̀sìn oúnjẹ tútù náà ni ó gbajúmọ̀ ìpè torí tí sàkátà fitri wà fún náà ni pé àjọyọ̀ ọdún kó wà nílé tèmi kó wà nílé ti aládùúgbò àbí ẹni aláìní náà káwọn náà lè jẹun so tí ẹ bá wá tẹ pé oúnjẹ tó ti sè ló wá gbé lọ pàápàá jùlọ bí àárọ̀ ọdún kó tó di pé wọ́n lọ hid torí ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ yọ kó tó di pé wọ́n lọ hid wọ́n lè yọ láti bí òní.
n tí mo fẹ́ béèrè náà nìyẹn pé bí àkókò wo gan ló yẹ ká ti.
èyí ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bí ààwẹ̀ kù bí tọ́jú ìbá ti bọ̀ 28 ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ 29 ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ so títí kó tó di pé wọ́n kì í hid láàárọ̀.
so tí ẹ bá
gbọ́dọ̀ tẹ wọn lọ́wọ́ tó wá gbé oúnjẹ tó ti sè ló wá wò oúnjẹ tó ti sè kò sí láìfi kó sáà jẹ́ tí wọ́n lè
jẹ sẹ́nu ẹ ṣeun àdúgbò bí yàrá bá wá fún wọn ní oúnjẹ tútù tírú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ bá wá lówó tí èè fàtàsì débi tí gbogbo rẹ̀ ó fi rọ̀ṣọ̀ ọ̀hún lọ ọ̀sàlẹ̀ ńkọ́.
ẹ ṣeun nínú òfin sàkátọ̀lù fẹ́tẹ̀rẹ̀ kò sí pẹ́ dandan pé kẹ́ ẹ fowó sí oúnjẹ yẹn ní tí ọlọ́run pálásẹ̀ nítorí bí ṣe ṣàlàyé sọ̀sánà kún yẹn gbé fún so tó bá wá fowó kún ẹ tó ṣe kí ni ẹ ṣe àlékún sọ́dápọ̀ fún ni ìtọrẹ àánú ilé zakati lè fi tẹ̀lé yọ ìtọrẹ àánú lẹ tó fi kún tẹ́lẹ̀ bá dẹ̀ fi kankan kún ẹ̀ ní láì fi ẹ ti mú
wàhálà àti má ṣe ọlọ́run bá àti mú ṣe ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́ ẹ wá jẹ́ ká wo ìtọrẹ àánú yìí gan-an fúnra rẹ̀ ṣó ó pọn dandan ká ṣètọrẹ àánú nírú ọjọ́ báyìí.
ìyẹn tí ì ṣe zakati lè fi tẹ̀lé kì í ṣe pé ìtọrẹ àánú yìí ṣe dandan ohun tí kò í ṣe pé dandan àmọ́ ohun tó dáa ni so ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ní gbogbo àyè ohun tó dáa òun ni ìtọrẹ àánú so alms giving ẹ̀ ń sọ ká máa fún yẹn ní ká ohun tó dáa jù ni
ní gbogbo
ògbà èèyàn bá àmọ́ wàá sí o àgbàpá èèyàn bá àmọ́ wàá sí o òun ni kò wá látọkàn rẹ̀.
kí làwọn nǹkan tá a wá lè fi ṣètọrẹ àánú.
ẹni tó kọ́mọ̀ jù náà lówó owó because ẹ mọ̀ pé owó ìkíní ó fúyẹ́ àwọn kò sápò rìn àfàyè cashless láàrin mọ́ so àwọn kò sápò rìn abẹ́ rẹ̀ so owó ṣe ó rọrùn jù bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan aṣọ bàtà gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ṣe é ṣe nítorí àwọn tàbátí ntẹ́ni need gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ṣe é ṣe.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lukman Abidoye We appreciate you. Now, let me ask you. This Zakat al-Fitr that we are talking about, when exactly are we supposed to give it out? Or is it on that 8th day?
It can be given out from the 28th of Ramadan.
Okay.
That was like yesterday.
Okay.
You can start giving it out from 28th of Ramadan, 29, and onto the morning before the Eid. Before Eid.
Before Eid.
Before Eid.
We can give it out.
We can give it.
So that it will allow them to make some preparations and things like
for
that.
the festival.
For the festival. Thank you so much. Let's go to alms giving once again. Is it compulsory for Muslim Omar to give out alms?
Alms is a voluntary charity. It's a voluntary thing, so it's never compulsory. But it's very good.
It's very good to give
Exactly.
alms. What are the things that we can give out as alms to people?
The easiest thing to give us harm is money.
Okay.
The easiest, because you don't even know by giving money, the receiver, the beggar, the beneficiary can actually attend to many needs on his own. But if you give food, he may not even need food. Maybe somebody has given food.
Okay.
He may go and but if you give money, it's easy because he can buy drugs, he can buy food. So money is the easiest actually when giving out.
Thank you so much. In the family, if you are giving out Zakatul Fitri, as the head of the family, can we allow our wives to do such? Is it only the head of the family that can give it on behalf of the family? Or the husband can give, the wife can give, the children, grown-ups can give out?
Yeah, thank you very much. We call some people dependent.
Okay.
So the observer of Zakat al-Fitri gives out on behalf of dependent and himself.
Okay. Okay.
So even a family now, the husband is the head of the family, is the one taking care of the wife, children, maybe mother-in-law, mother, and some other family members, not necessarily children, or even some other, how can I put it? Maybe some people outside that living on them is the one responsible for their feeding, for their needs. Then it's obligatory upon him to observe to pay the Zakat al-Fitri on them. So we look for the dependent. So the wife depends on the husband. So the wife should not be the one to
give
pay
it.
So the husband will give it out on her behalf.
Thank you.
But if the wife is the head, so let's say the woman is the host.
Okay.
Or any other dependent under him or under her, then she can give on behalf of those ones as well.
Like she's a widow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or single, having some dependent under her, then she has to give.
If it is a child that the parents are dependent on, so he can do it. Like
Definitely.
the first son,
Yes,
first daughter, whatever.
Exactly.
So far you have some people under you that you're catering for, that you're taking care of. You can do that on their behalf to the people. I want to thank you so much, Doctor, for coming on the show. We appreciate you. Your words of advice for our Muslim brothers and sisters out there.
Thank you very much. My advice for the Muslims, Muslim brothers and sisters, that we should make sure we keep to the lessons that we have imbibed during this Ramadan fasting. So we have imbibed self-restraint. So we should make sure that we keep to that virtue. And the other non-obligatory fasting that are coming up, Sita Sawa, we should also make sure that we prepare for them appropriately. Thank
you so much, Doctor, for coming on the show. On behalf of the producer of the show, Lushola Ogunleye, we appreciate you. On behalf of the director of TV services, we say thank you, sir. And on behalf of the crew, we say thank you so much. You've heard it all from our guest this morning. Do unto others as you want them to do to you. Give alms to the poor and make sure that those things you want to give as Zakat al-Fitri reaches those people on time so that they can make preparations for the celebration ahead of time. My name is Titi Lokwe Achibo. I want to say happy celebration to all of us out there. Good morning. Sir.